What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about 3 things narcissists do when they are jealous of your success. And this success doesn't necessarily mean a particular place. It can be social media success, like you have reached 100,000 subscribers, or it could be workplace success. It could be any type of workplace, your colleagues, it could be fast food chains, anywhere. There are narcissists everywhere, and they are jealous of any accomplishment that has surpassed them. Now, narcissists, they can pretend all day long to be imitated but never duplicated. They could never really be you. They can just act like you, but it doesn't come off as natural. So this is why people, pretty much pass them up, because it's not natural. Now, it all depends on how much you put forth, how much hard work you put into, achieving your success. That makes a narcissist even more so jealous of you. In the workplace, especially. Once you have reached a goal and a narcissist is among those who get to congratulate you, they'll pretend like you're happy. They put on that fake forced smile. They barely clap for you, or they do things to kind of distract themselves from being in the moment of your celebration. But trust and believe, they're watching and they are hating on you. They hate the fact that you are receiving the reward for such good work, for an outstanding performance. And you didn't have to put on an act. It's a natural. You are well deserving of it. And not only that, it's a God-given talent. It's a passion behind what you do. So it just goes so well with who you are. It's not forced and it's not fake. Everything about you is real. When it comes to a narcissist, every time they imitate and mimic people, what happens is it just don't fit well with them. And they're not very convincing, because you're going to see them act one way, 1 minute, and the next way they're angry or something. Like a cussing pastor or something. It just don't go good together. A pastor standing on the pulpit cussing, but you know, speaking the word of God as well. It don't go good together. It don't feel right to your spirit, because you kind of question, why am I here? Do I belong here? Why am I listening to this from this person? Not the word itself, but the person who's delivering the word. I couldn't sit in that congregation listening to someone who 1 minute they come off as, oh, I'm all this and that, you know, and I come in a good loving spirit, and then the next minute they cursing somebody out and wanting to fight all the time. And they're always angry, or they're messy. They create a lot of drama. They always want to fight, you know. There's always rage within a narcissist. Always. The narcissist, underneath their surface, there's always anger. So trust and believe. And the dangerous thing about a jealous, rageful narcissist is that they can smile, but you never know the level of anger that's right there, ready to just explode. And you're not going to see it coming, because they act in such a settled way. They have such a poker face to where you won't expect that from that person. They're frauds. They're very fake, and they're dangerous to deal with, especially when they're angry. Not that you make them angry. They make themselves angry because they're jealous of you. And they don't want to see you where you're at. They want to be above you. They want to beat you. They think everything is a game, And they think in ways to where they feel like everything is a competition, are a threat to them. That's how they think. They don't believe that people have honestly worked hard to get where they are. They feel like that everybody thinks with the same mind as they have. So they're always in competition mode. So now they're thinking like, how can I take this from them? How can I get that spot? That's all they look for, is being on top, being in a leadership position. They want to give orders, and they are not fit to be in a leadership position. They're not, because they don't think fair. They don't treat people fairly, and they're quick to anger. And when they show you how angry they are, you really see it in the way they speak and the way they act and the way they treat you. Soon they'll launch a smear campaign against you, just lying on everything about you, making up things about you, so that you'll lose supporters, and people will give them the audience they need, just for the whole fact that they know they can gain an audience, because a lie is more entertaining than the truth, or a rumor is more entertaining than truth and more believable than the truth. See, a lot of times people will sit and listen to things that are made up because it's interesting, it's entertainment. Not that they really believe it, it's just entertainment to some. But to those who flock behind a narcissist, to this negative energy, to someone who constantly shows you the negative side of them, always keeping a mess and drama, that shows you who they are. Some people just listen just to gather information about something. But when they're always there, and when they're very opinionated about it, to where they start to kind of believe the lies, that's when you know who you need to separate yourself from. And they're not behind you. They're not going to support you. So don't feed into it. Just sit back and watch those who entertain the mess. They don't want to see you where you are. They hate the fact that you've accomplished so much and it is passed them up. They're going to always have that jealousy deep inside of them, that envy, that they wish they can take it away from you so that they can have it, and that people will flock to them in that way. And not that you're even needing people to do that. It just comes that way. It comes along with the territory. You've gained that respect from people. With them, they know they haven't earned any respect from anybody. If anything, they buy likes. They buy friendships. Everything with the narcissist is fake. It's all about how they can buy their way in your life. That's where the love bombing and the hoovering come in at. They're trying to find ways to gain you. They're trying to win you over by lying to you. And they're not going to be able to keep up with those lies, because they've lied so much to so many people. They forget about the last thing they even promised you. That's why it's so easy for them to just blow it off and blow off your needs. They have no respect for others. It's all about the moment and how you make them feel in a moment. So they do what they have to do to gain you, to gain the supply they need to fulfill their needs. That's how the narcissists operate. But jealous narcissists, that's how they move. And trust me, they're sitting back watching everything that you did to get there. Now they're going to copy you. They're going to pretty much try to become you so they can take that audience away from you. Because everything about narcissists is competition. They hate the fact that you're there and they're not. You're at the top and they're at the bottom. That's how they look at life. You either win or you lose with a narcissist. You're good or you're bad with a narcissist. So hopefully this video is helpful to someone who may need to hear this. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, share the video, and I'll talk to you soon.